Previously, our heroes returned to York to find Lord Elliot ruling in the absent Duke's stead. Now, Alice's secret relationship with Elliot takes an unexpected turn, and Discordia learns just how far her mother will go to see her married into power. So when you go to your chambers, there is out in the just outside of your personal bedroom, but in the sitting room, is a young woman, dark-haired, and she is wearing a tabard with the crest of your family.
Do I recognize her? Have I
Nope.
ever met her?
Nope, no idea who she is. She's not wearing armor or anything like that.
And there's no one else there.
No. I mean, you had to go past sort of like family guards that guard your back
Sure.
in the quarters of the labyrinth of rooms and guest rooms, and you're in the sort of the family wing.
I see.
Yeah, and she's
Why?
just waiting patiently, doing typical.
Open the door.
Mhm.
And as I open the door,
So the door opens.
mhm,
Okay. And she sees the door open, but nobody standing there.
I look into my room.
Mhm.
As I open the door, is there anybody in there?
No, not in your room. No,
And I turn off invisibility.
become visible.
Mm-hmm.
She was a little alerted because suddenly the door opened with no visible sign, and so she looks a bit freaked out.
I believe you have been asked to speak to the heir to Arendelle. And I invite her in my room.
Okay, she kind of jumps up a little bit,
Nice.
and she
Nice.
struggles to pull it together at this display of sorcery.
I hit my room.
Uh-huh.
Check for magic.
Okay.
Detect magic.
No, nothing but the book. She essentially grovels.
I ask her to rise.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, we do not have time for this. You are here?
She pulls out a folded, sealed piece of parchment, and it's
The seal?
your family.
Open.
Yeah, your mother asked me to give this to you.
My dearest Discordia, I hope this finds you well and happy. Your father sends his greetings, and little Bologna wants me to tell you she is blowing you kisses. Now that you have come of age, it is high time for us to begin discussing your future. As the heir of Arendelle, you will naturally want to begin establishing your own political alliances, and your father and I are eager to guide you in this. Obviously, the most important alliance you will make will be your marriage, so I suggest that we address that fact first. Severally high-placed suitors have already approached your father, and I have taken the liberty of preparing a list of others we should consider as well. Since we have received no reply to our other letters on this topic, I must assume that you are reluctant to marry. My darling girl, I can assure you that somewhere in the ranks of eligible men is one who will suit both you and Arendelle. And we will find him. Political marriages need not be unhappy ones. I have great hope that you will find a true partner who will stand beside you as your father and I do for each other. But you must not wait too long to choose, for your options will never be as many as they are right now in the flower of your youth. Given the urgency and delicacy of this matter, I think it best if we discuss it in person. Your father cannot leave the Senate right now. But please tell Duchess of Vane to expect me in a small entourage in York within a fortnight.
Ooh.
I look forward to seeing you again, my dear, and I know that together we can plan a future that will ensure both your strength and
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
your happiness. Most lovingly yours,
Uh-oh.
Mother.
Is there anything you would like me to pass on to your mother? I'm to return to her immediately.
To send my mother a note to say,
And she'll start getting ready to transcribe.
please to arrive in court
Please to arrive in court. That's it.
with Mary Jobson.
Okay.
I don't trust her.
All right. Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that. And I'm going to burn this letter.
All right. Yeah. No problem. So you go see Elliot. He comes on quite strong. Is that all right? Are you with that?
Alice would have taken pains to, make himself attractive and, clean up. I mean, it's been a dusty road. He, battled and he got some sparring in and beyond. So he
Already had sex once today.
sure, and so he wants to look cleaned up, freshly shaven, and to make it clear to Elliot that he's happy to see him.
Okay. Okay. So you guys have a nice frolic. And
Certainly.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, he seemed very eager and anxious for that sort of
Comfort.
comfort. And you can tell that he's stressed. Yeah.
Elliot, it's obvious that the extra responsibilities are a burden on you.
It's the privileges of rank, huh?
So they tell you.
Yes. But everything's better with your here.
I'm happy to be a comfort to you. Tell me, do you expect your father to return soon, or is there a way to even know?
There's no way to know. With everything happening with the Empire, with the Emperor dead, the king is, King Laurent is, who knows what he's going to do, but he's made it clear that he has no intention of serving anyone else's emperor. Perrin, our country was not easily dragged into becoming a kingdom in the first place, but only Cordova was strong enough to command the loyalties of our country.
Do you fear for your father?
No, I don't fear for my father. I mean, he's tough, old. He can be kind of a bastard at times, but he's a tough guy.
I just worry that with all the internecine strife happening now and being separated from the court and in that nest of snakes.
No, our mission is clear. We need to hold the duchy together and keep everything. I'm very disturbed about what's happening in Gaunt. I don't know what you don't think that my brother was behind this, really? Do you?
He acted with such strong zeal that it seemed clear to me that either he himself is corrupted to the core and is the root of this insidious set of deeds at hand, or he's so deeply been swallowed up into a plot that he doesn't even know that he's been manipulated himself.
Well, he's so young. I just, man. This is a time that the family really needs to bond together.
Well, Discordia says that it was Darren who attacked her, and I can tell you, although she doesn't look very badly now, look at my eyes. I'm not lying to you. She was on the brink of death.
Well, she's always been
Oh, I know she's made
poor
of
health.
glass,
Yes. I mean,
but I've never seen her in a state like this, even after her most strenuous exercises in alchemy.
well, she is only a woman. I mean, I don't know. Darren's always been a bit psychotic. But I can't.
So you think he could be crazed enough to have undertaken this sedition?
I don't know. I would prefer to think that that's not possible. Mother certainly thinks that he's. Mother seems to think that he's had some other mission for being there, which is what's so confusing about this. I don't know. I can't. But she seems quite confident. Well, he'll come home and she'll sort it out. I mean, well, okay.
I've seen the look on Robin's face.
Hmm.
He's ready to see Darren's blood run.
Oh, well. Well, I have something for you. He goes over to his bureau and pulls out a little box and opens it. And there's a ring inside. And he says, I want you to have this. It's a promise ring. I believe that if I can keep the duchy together, and I know mother will help. If I do a good job with this, I'm sure that my father will allow us to be open.
Elliot, I'm humbled.
I want you to know I love you.
Love you as well. I feel shocked and unprepared. I feel overwhelmed. I could not accept this gift.
Why?
I fear for you. I fear your father. I hear your words, and I believe that you believe that your mother would support you, but I don't think that.
So you're afraid if you take this that you're inviting your death.
I fear for us both, but certainly my death is not all I fear.
Keep this in secret. No one has to know. And
It's-
I will pave the way. It's enough that you and I have this understanding.
You don't mind if I take it in?
Yes, take it, please.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And so then Alice will put the ring on and model
Invisible.
it.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
But then before they take their departure for the night, he's going to slip the ring off.
Right. Okay. Okay. Next up, Apophis discovers the High Priest of Set is closing in on him.